Okay, people, what happened to my flash? I ain't got no flash, huh? Okay, people, I ain't got no flash. So I'm sitting up here at the stop, at my second stop. Greetings to all y'all out there. This is just a continuation from the morning drive, part 2. I was looking at my sister, Trader Beware. Y'all check her out. She's on YouTube. It's called Traders Beware. But I was checking my sister out, man. She just dropped some real knowledge about truth, man. Trust. If we don't have trust, you feel what I'm saying? Nothing will ever work for us. The first thing we have to establish between each other is trust. Because if we don't have trust, we don't have nothing. And I ain't going to even lie to you. We don't have nothing. Without trust, this whole movement won't even happen. You feel what I'm saying? But with trust, this movement will happen. Because if you when you go out and you try to get the people together, the first thing they're going to ask you is, who going to hold the money? No, man, y'all like them preachers and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Them preachers be taking the money and buying cars and buying limos and houses for it. Nigga, I don't trust you niggas with my money. That's the first thing that's going to happen. That's the first thing they're going to think. Because the devil has an aspect to keep you blocked from uniting with your people. And it hears all the conversations. So when you say something, their automatically block is that, who's going to hold the money? Nah, this ain't going to work. This ain't going to work, huh? So what you want to do, turn your back and go back to doing what you're doing individually, working by yourself. And it's going to take you, working by yourself, you ain't going to get nothing done. All you're going to do is get your house, get your car, have a nice family, have all the nice stuff. You're going to eat, you're going to get fat, and then you're going to die. And then you're going to come back to the earth in a worse situation than it is now. And you're going to wish you would have done something about it when you was there. But you didn't. You turned your back. You went back to doing what you was doing. And you forgot about rising the people up. You forgot about there is only one truth. You forgot about all of these things. And you went back to your individual life and your individual struggle. And you know that I know all of our struggle leads to death. Every struggle that we all have one thing in common. Every one of our struggles leads to death. Now, the question that you got to ask yourself, do you want to come back to this planet in the way that it is now? Or do you want to come back to this planet in a heavenly presence when everybody is sharing between each other? There's no money. There's only information. The only money, there's information that gets you what you need is your knowledge of what you know, of what you can do, of how you can help. That's how we elevate this planet to the right vibration to where it needs to be. You feel me? Kings and queens of hard work. Can I get an Ashe? Can I get an Amen Ra? Can I get something? Let me flip the light on back here. Actually, let me move. Damn, I can, huh? Let me see. So I can get my camera back here somewhere. Let me put on some light in this joker. Real talk, man, because if you look at it, peoples, if you really look at it, let me change my charger. I got enough charge to keep it going. Can I switch the position of the camera? No, I can't. So I'll just put him right here and get my yap on. Y'all know I like the yap. As long as what I'm saying, the power of the word, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, see, I might have like 5 views on my video. That's what they show me on my side. I got like 5 views, maybe 2 views, maybe 1 view on my videos, right? But the power of the videos, it doesn't matter the views. It matters that each and every person, once you look at the video and can attain the information into your soul and into your heart, that's only for you. You feel what I'm saying? They can't stop that. And then all you doing is going to pass on the information to somebody else. And we just passing the information. But the whole base of the story, the whole ending of this movement is for you to be able to do and create anything that this earth has to offer you and anybody else. You're going to be able to create your laptop from scratch. You're going to be able to create these things. You're going to be able to learn. You're going to be able to speak 5 languages. You feel what I'm saying? And once you get into the learning of knowledge, we're going to get into the spiritual essence, and then you're not going to be walking around with the, all day, every day, just thinking about sex. Because your mind is going to be so divine, you're going to be thinking about other things than sex. It's going to be different. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to be a sexual act of conversation, a sexual act of connection, a sexual act of souls. You're going to be able to be you. So if you're you and your mate is her, it's easier for you guys to come together. But if you don't know who you are, but really you're somebody special inside, but you're just brainwashed and you're into the system, so you're acting like a fool, right? She knows herself, right? Y'all can't come together because even though y'all probably meant to be together, the stars says it in the books, however you communicate or calculate it, y'all supposed to be together. But you on some foolish shit, back in the hood doing whatever you're doing. She on some spiritual shit. She found herself, but you haven't found yourself. So it'll never work. It takes for the two people to find themselves for any situation to work. You have to find yourself first. Know thyself. That was the biggest thing they put in the temples in Egypt. First thing they put there, right there, so you can see. Know thyself. Because if you know yourself, the devil can't do anything to you. Nothing can go against you. When people say that God will protect me or God will slight any, these passages they use that anything that come forth me will not fail. Check this out. If you have the knowledge and the understanding yourself, you are the God that doesn't let those things happen to you. You feel what I'm saying? You're not waiting on a mysterious God to come and protect you from things that you know that you're not supposed to be doing. You have to be the God inside of yourself to say, nah, I'm cool. I ain't getting down like that. I'm finna go eat some fruits by the tree, kick it with my honey, and we cool, man. Y'all can go get into whatever y'all gonna get into. Because at the end of this life, you gonna die and I'm gonna die. I'm trying to extend my life to the longest I can get. And the mission that you're talking about has to do with me dying. No, I ain't with it. Real talk. Now, if you look at the movie Jive Talk, I think it's called Jive Talk, and you see the brother, see the difference between the spook at the door, how he came at his people. All of his people was trustworthy in the word of Mr. Freeman. Everybody in the movie was trustworthy of the word of Mr. Freeman. That's what made that guerrilla compound, that's what made it all work. Because they trusted in his knowledge. They trusted, believed that he can show them the way. And he did. Now, the other movie, Jive Talk, this is another melanated movie. The other movie, Jive Talk, it's he tried to do the same thing with his people. But listen to the conversation when he tried to get his people together. Oh, nigga, I'm not trying to die. I'm not dying for nobody. Oh, no, you on your own. If the man wants me to pay him the money, well, then I don't care who the banker is. I'm giving you up. And I don't care who the banker is. I get my money because I only got a nickel invested in this on anyway. So I don't care. This is what the brother says. You feel what I'm saying? And the other brothers around him. I ain't dying for nobody. No, I'm not with it. You feel what I'm saying? Then the other brother had to say, well, I guess I'm going to have to kill me some niggas today. To let them know, you better be scared of me. I got to make y'all scared of me rather than be scared of the man. So I'm finna put it down on y'all. You feel what I'm saying? He had a little problem. He got them together and they did follow his word, and it worked out right for them. But I'm just telling you the difference between people trusting him and people not trusting him. They ended up trusting him, so what their mission ended up working. You know what I'm saying? If we don't trust each other, ain't nothing gonna work. That's all I'm trying to tell you. But a lot of people, and you got to look at it like this too. As for the drug dealers and all y'all dealing that drug, do you know that you could have been dealing unity, and that's legal, to share money with your family, give them birthday presents? You could have been doing it legal with your family instead of selling the drugs. But what got you caught up in the selling the drugs, because it was fast money and you didn't have the patience to wait for your family member to get their unity together and kick it in at the end of the month. You didn't have the patience. And another thing that messed that up was that you was egocentric. Your ego was too big. You wanted to get the girls. You wanted everybody to look at you. You wanted to drive up in the fancy car knowing everybody got buckets around you. You wanted to star. You wanted people to lionize you. You wanted people to put you up on a pedestal. You had a God complex. You had a messed up God complex. And that's which destroyed your people. The complex that you got to have when you're going into a situation is you got to understand that you want for nothing. Whatever your people do makes you shine. The happiness around you makes you shine. You feel what I'm saying? And your happiness makes them shine. So you worried about the happiness around you. So when you walk outside and see the world the way it is, you have an obligation to do something about it, or you're automatically considered a coward in the book of a true gangster. You feel what I'm saying? And God is a true gangster. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all want to be gangsters. Y'all don't even know how to be gangsters. God is a true gangster. You feel what I'm saying? So while God's is looking in the books and y'all cowards is not coming together and not understanding how easy it is to come together. 1 million people pass you $1, how much you have. So that means obviously y'all free. Only problem you have is that you can't get 1 million people together. Now, like I told you at the Million Man March, what was supposed to happen? What did I tell you I would have did? Brought one little brother up on the set. Come on, King, get up here, man. Now I want everybody out here in the Million Man March, pass this man $1. Reach in your pocket and grab $1. Now pass it up to the front of the stage. You feel what I'm saying? But instead of doing that and showing them the true unity, you was worried about the income that you can get from the Million Man March by getting people to donate 20, 100, whatever they can donate. You feel what I'm saying? Now, out of 1 million brothers, you probably got brothers who passed up $20. You probably got 20 million, but you didn't show them the unity, and you didn't present to them what the money was for. You feel what I'm saying? You just got the money and did what you had to do for the people instead of letting the people know what you're doing with the money for the people. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like we're supposed to be in debt as the United States of America. If we're in debt as the United States of America, shouldn't we know who we owe? Shouldn't the people know who we owe? Shouldn't that shit be on TV? Shouldn't that be on the news of how much we owe and who we owe so we, the people, can help? You feel what I'm saying? You already fucking off our tax money, buying military shit, getting ready to blow shit up when this earth is made of love. The planet is made of love. Everything the planet gave to you is for you to live. So when the first death occurred on the planet, it was like, what the hell? Why did anybody die on earth? And it wasn't a natural death. What the hell is wrong with these people? You feel what I'm saying? So we really have to get the basics down, you know? And this is what I'm trying to show you. The basics, you know? Drop the religion, get your unity together, get your family structure together, get your community together. And this will work in each and every community. You feel what I'm saying? As long as you, each individual brother, take this plan and deliver it to your people. But understand, don't really put a name to it. Don't put a clique to it. Don't create a divider between you and your people by putting a name to it. Because when you put a name to it, you create a divider. You feel what I'm saying? Because sometimes you'll come out with, say I was coming out with the folks. Say I'm folklore, and I'm coming out with the folks, right? Now we got the folks on the east side, which is based in Chicago, and we got the folks based on the west side, which is based in LA. Now the folks on the west side is getting into it with the folks on the other side, which is the west side. They both folks, but due to the fact they took the title of east and west side folks, they couldn't come together as being the folks that they were supposed to be. You feel what I'm saying? And that destroyed that unity in that gang. You feel what I'm saying? So now it's you like, that's just like the same thing as saying anything that got to do with dividing. This is my brother. This is my cousin. This is my nephew. That's my third cousin, my fourth cousin. Now this is your fourth cousin. He want to get something from you, but then your brother want to get the same thing from you, right? They both want to borrow 5 CDs. And you only got the 5 CDs. So you give your brother 5 CDs because it's your brother. And you don't give it to your other cousin because he's your fourth cousin. You feel what I'm saying? Once you put a title to something, it depreciates the act of the naturalness. Instead of saying, this is my family. Hey, man, I only got 5 CDs, man. I can't give you 5 and not give him 5. He both asking for the same CD. So what you can do, dog, you take 2, you take 2. And y'all dub them, and you give them 2 to him, and he'll give them 2 back to you. And this 1 CD right here, I dubbed this both of y'all. I dubbed this twice for both of y'all, and y'all be straight. You feel what I'm saying? Keep it rolling. But they find a way to keep us from critical thinking. That what I just explained to you was critical thinking. You got to be able to critical think, like, okay, and be able to think of all the situations before you make a move. You know? See, I think of all the situations, but I'm more of a around. See, I'm an Aries, so I'm going to hit them hard. So you notice a lot of my videos, I'm just going to hit you hard with the truth, with the facts, and how to deal with the situation and how to fix the situation. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not finna, play around with you. I'm going to tell you the truth about the situation and how to fix it. If you want to fix it, you want to have all these beautiful things that you see and be able to go fishing and schedule your schedule around how you feel that day. You feel what I'm saying? We all have our little problems that we might have. You might feel a certain way a certain day and want to, just take off some time for yourself and just, that should be able for you to do. Like I told you in the last video, you take an NBA player, right? And the player plays, right? But he's got a contract to play for that basketball team, right? So now you got a contract to play for the basketball team, and something happens in your life, like you may lose your kid, like Adrian Peters or something, lose your kid, and then you got to go play because you contracted to play for that team. Now, what was more important to you, the losing of your kid or playing football for the team? You want to be able to, like, nah, man, I'm cool. You want to be able to quit and not have to owe a person. Man, I'm done. This ain't working for me. All right, man, you owe me $400,000, $460,078,000 before you quit. And that's what the debt is about. That's why they constantly get you in the debt. You feel what I'm saying? If you look at my story, you will see that once I start getting in the debt and things start falling for me, the system start to make me look like that I wasn't a responsible person, that I couldn't pay my bills on time, when that wasn't the issue. The issue was that I didn't have a job and that I couldn't pay my bills on time. That was the issue. But if I had the money, the bills would be paid on time and you would have looked at me a different way. So this is a way for them to mess up your character, within the system. The system thinks this of you because they got a list of your bills and your pays and what time you pay. Now they got a list and they can look at you in a certain way, but that's not really you. You're really responsible, and you really would have gave them the money if you would have had it. You feel what I'm saying? That's the whole system, the way they want to make you look a certain way. when you're not that way. You feel what I'm saying? But we have to change the perception of the way people look at us, because you got the people on the BET shaking their ass, and that is not you. That is the situation that you was confined to. You was confined in the ghetto. You had to deal with that situation. You had to deal with food stamps. You had to deal with block cheese. You had to deal with a lower education. When the people in California didn't have no computers. When the people out there in Hollywood, they had the computer. And when they got done with the computers and they became old and they moved on to a higher system of knowledge, then they gave the old computers to us. You feel what I'm saying? Now we got to deal with this. So we are a product of our environment. We're not who we portray ourselves to be. You see? We who we was made to be, but we didn't have the knowledge to go to who we are. So once you get the knowledge of self, then you can be who you are. But if you keep putting out the image, Lil Wayne, T.I., I was just watching y'all on a YouTube video. Lil Wayne and T.I., I was like, I'm with y'all, but check it out, man. I know you might make, don't be like Pop, the way I seen how you doing it. You'll make 30, 40 videos. I'll bust your head, nigga. I'll knock your brains out. I got a lot of dope birds. Birdman, what you talking about? Right? You would show the people this is who you are, and this is the way you came up, and this is who you are. But then you would turn around and, my generation can make a change. Your generation can make a change. And you sing one or two uplifting songs versus 1,000 download songs that ain't shit, that defiles the people. So what are the children supposed to believe? That one song that you made to making a change? Or the 100 other songs you said to go pick up a gun and do what you do? Well, you didn't actually say it, but that doesn't matter to the people. They figure to be in your position, now I have to get that rep. I have to go shoot somebody now so I can be a gangster. You feel what I'm saying? This is what you're putting in their mind. In order to be hard like him, he killed 5 people. I gotta go kill 6. I double it. I kill 10. Everybody look at me harder than that. It's a brainwash. You have to delete the program to where the programmer no longer exists. And it can't affect your people no more in no type of way. You have to delete the program, which is the thought. You see what I'm saying? So the devil has taken himself from a physical form, from a thought. If God said in the beginning there was the Word and the Word was God, right? So the Word was God. So the devil had to take the Word. That's why I keep telling you the devil is no white man or a black man or a Chinese man. It's an action. First is the Word, the thought that you thought of. And then when you completed that action, you said, man, I'd have tear these motherfuckers. I'd have put them, make them my slaves, or do whatever you say. Chop your things off. Now, you said it. You thought it. But it didn't complete itself till you made it in action. When you made it in action, now we can say, that's the damn devil. Right there, right now, right here. You feel what I'm saying? Tomorrow, people can change. You feel what I'm saying? The next day, you can change. But it was the thought form and the action. So we have to monitor the actions of what people are doing. When you see the actions of what they're doing, you take them out. You feel what I'm saying? This is what you do. You see the action that this ain't. You take them out. Because if you don't take it out, that's like having cancer and leaving cancer in your body. I ain't going to take the cancer. I'm just going to take that. I see the cancer. It's right there. But I'm just going to leave it right there. I mean, it's just right there. You know. You feel what I'm saying? You have to take it out. You have to get rid of the things that we don't need and keep the things that we do need. You feel me? It's 7 o'clock. I give them 15 more minutes to get ready. But people, come on, man. Let's do this, man. Because they ain't going to stop, man. That's what I'm saying. Oh, and don't let, I almost forgot to. The time is right now 01 January the 29th, 2014 at 7 o'clock. I want y'all to start doing this on your videos, because to put the word in action, which put it on film, helps the viewers and help yourself to remember what you was doing at that time. And then when you get your videos together and you get your talks, you get your everything you're doing together, you can go, and once you get the time and you go into this astrological thing, you can see what was happening at that time. Or you can place what you was doing at that point in time. You can go backwards and kind of like track what's going on. Basically what I'm saying. So just put the date and the time every time. It just came to me, you know, on every video, you know. And as soon as you drop a video, just lay the date and the time. Because don't let the system keep your date and your time. Let your voice, let the words from the horse's mouth keep the date and the time that the horse said what the horse said. You feel what I'm saying?